Today I have with me Shane and Jasmine, and they are expecting their first child. How many months pregnant are you, Jasmine? Or weeks?
20 weeks, yeah.
20 weeks, right, okay.
I would have done the process basically as a way to manage my stress levels during the labor. Mainly, I just want to be able to be as calm and as relaxed as possible. Because knowing that if I'm as relaxed and calm as possible, then the labor will progress hopefully faster. And even if it doesn't, just to have as good an experience as possible. I just don't want to be stressed out. And in coming to you, yes, I learned that it's also for pain relief, which I can see for sure that it is. The more I'm relaxed, the more endorphins will be released, the less pain I will feel. But primarily me coming into it was really to be as calm as possible during the labor. I'm now realizing that it also help me with the pain that I will experience.
I felt like from when we came at the start, when we were doing the pinching, it was a lot more. I think Jasmine was probably feeling it more than she does now a lot. Through the sessions you heard more and more, like I still felt it, but it was not as painful, and now I think we've reached a point where it's probably not even a discomfort. It's not really so much pain but more pressure you're talking about, and then sometimes nothing at all depending on where we are in the session. No, I think it's also comforting. I think it's important, that it's not just, yes, it's something that she's experiencing, she's the person that's going through the process and laboring, but at the same time you're still there providing support, so you want to let the person as comfortable as possible, and that you have something that you can offer and help with that way. So I think like this, definitely me being here and hearing about the process and being able to listen to some of the things and perhaps help her through, ask her, where are you feeling, how are you feeling, and so on, maybe think about this, positive thoughts and that kind of stuff. I think it's helpful and it's important.
Yes, for sure, change the sensation. So the first, I think, two sessions, I would definitely get it was painful. But as time went by, I realized that it kind of went more from pain to pressure, and also it went from where it could be like in my mind I'm like, I can feel it, but till where it's like it doesn't bother me. Even if I can feel it, it doesn't bother me, which is for me the goal. So I feel like I've achieved that. I know you say that I can go further, which I am. I can see that it's progressing to be further, but for me, I think I'll achieve my goal where I can feel something uncomfortable and it doesn't really bother me.
Okay.
But also I have a mindset shift as well. They said when I first came, it wasn't as much about pain for me, but I could see now that pain could also be reduced or eliminated.
Okay.
So it's a physical shift in what I feel. As I told you, Shane pinched me randomly the other day, and I was like, but when I'm here, I don't feel the need to, or when I'm practicing, I don't feel the need to verbalize, or it doesn't bother me.
Okay.
So there's a mindset shift and a physical shift. It would be very useful actually. I do teach a birthing class, and I do teach them about breathing during labor and the importance of the breathing, etc., and how actually breathing can help you physiologically, help your pelvic floor to relax, help your body to relax. And obviously when those things are relaxed, the baby has to pass through your pelvic floor, so it makes everything happen more easily. But I find that since I've been doing these sessions, when I'm talking to them about the breathing, is a little different. So I also would mention to them that they should also try the hypnobirthing. So I've been recommending it more, and I think it's just changed my perspective on the actual breathing, because I know why the breathing works for sure, but I can see more why it works from doing these sessions. So the thing is, I'm very flexible. So whatever happens, once the three of us come out alive, that's the thing that matters most. But ideally for me, so even if my ideal birth doesn't happen, I won't be stressed. But ideally for me, I just want to be between the point of being at home to getting to the hospital. That point, I want to be able to cope and be calm and be able to manage my pain levels. When I do get to the hospital, I want to again be able to manage my pain levels and for my labor to progress. I do know that it will probably take a while. It will take hours before it's time to actually push, etc. But my ideal birth is just for me to be as calm as possible. That's the main thing. And then obviously at the end, you know, have a baby.
Okay.
But for me is, I think I take for granted that baby will come regardless. Hopefully, fingers crossed. But for me, I just want to be an experience that is not traumatic.
Okay. All right.